Hello everyone, Little Smith here. It's Friday. Hope everyone's week has went good and everyone is gonna hopefully have a good weekend. So, Sab reading Gareth Cheeseman. To be fair, that is actually a good name to have. Cheeseman sounds good, rolls off the tongue. The article was posted on September 10th, 2024. Location disrupts hunts across East Anglia, North Cambridge Sabs. Cheeseman, a Sab and unreliable witness, has been known to bother hunts across East Anglia. That's the whole Norfolk, Yarmouth, Essex, Cambridge area, Bury, St Edmunds, Suffolk, that sort of thing. Behind the Mask recently broke the news of Cheeseman's discredited involvement in a case against the hunt master. On the 30th of August, former joint hunt master of the Finchley with Woodland Hunt, Mark Ferguson, successfully appealed his 2022 conviction for assault, with the judge concluding that the hunt Sab was the real aggressor. Cheeseman gave evidence at the original trial, which was discontinued as inaccurate by the judge as the appeal as he was accused of gilding the lily. Is that a court phrase? I don't know. Ferguson's initial conviction of assault occasioning actual bodily harm, ABH, not GBH then, this is a new term then, and criminal damage against Cheeseman's associate Tina Holroyd were successfully overturned. The judge found that Holroyd had her path blocked while disrupting a hunt and began acting in a highly dangerous way, attempting to pull Ferguson down from the horse. The judge concluded that Ferguson responded in a responsible and necessary manner, acting instinctively to defend himself, as well as to prevent Sabs from trespassing further. This wasn't the first time Sabs has cooped the British justice system to their own ends. In 2018, West Midlands hunt Sabs David Graham, I think I talked about him before, I can't remember, was found guilty of perverting the course of justice and handed a 12-month suspended sentence after giving police tampered video footage. Nor is it the first time Cheeseman was tangled with the British justice system. In 2018, same year as that, the High Court in London served Cheeseman and 8 other defendants, including Emily Hepburn and Paula Lamont, with an injunction preventing trespass on approximately 16,000 acres of land belonging to the Cambridgeshire-based claimants who host the Fitzwilliams Hunts trial. I highly doubt they took notice of that. I'm pretty sure they was involved in more dangerous activities. Cheeseman forms half of the Sab duo with his wife, fellow hunt disruptor Lisa, who was named in the 2018 Fitzwilliam injunction. So that's interesting to read. What this weird... He actually looks familiar, like I saw him somewhere. I can't fucking remember. He's got that weird face that you want to slap. So what we're going to do, we're going to do 2-in-1 video today. We are going to do 2-in-1. So, loads up please, thank you. Posted August 8th of the same year, last year. Frazer Southall. Location, Manchester, Huddersfield. This is going to be a long one, I think. Affiliations, Anonymous for the Voiceless, Palestine Action. Oh, he's a member of the terrorist group as well. He's a bit old. He probably chases children around. Renton activist, Vicky Frazer Southall. I'm just going to call him Southall from now on. Seems to love nothing more than hopping on the bandwagon. including sabbing legal trail hunts. He also has been charged with burglary and criminal damage after trespassing after protesting for Palestine Action, an organisation that has been branded extreme by an upcoming government report. Protests and arrests. In May 2024, Southall was charged with burglary other than dwelling with an intent to commit criminal damage to property value over £5,000, and having an article with an intent to destroy damaged property. Following a protest by Palestine Action at technology company Teledyne premises on Shipley. He was one of 4 protesters that occupied the roof of Teledyne's factory and was pictured brandishing a sledgehammer. This is what I don't get. Palestine Action. Right, you're supporting Palestine. Go over to Palestine. Go over to Israel. Help Palestine out in their own fucking country. Not here. You're stupid if you do it here. You're not doing fuck all if you protest like Israel over here. Go over to the Middle East and then do it. You fucking morons. A protest group, Palestine Action, has long come under fire for its often violent and destructive methods. On the 6th of August, 2 police officers were assaulted with a sledgehammer at Palestine Action protests in Bristol. One of the officers has been taken to hospital. This was last year as well. I thought Palestine Action was a new thing this year. 6 people were arrested on suspicion of various offences, including wounding with intent, aggravated burglary and criminal damage. Police seized multiple weapons, including sledgehammers, axes and whips. Bloody hell, they're racist as well. Whip the black man they're going to be doing. Lord Wolney, is that? I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. The previous government's independent advisor on political violence and destruction has described the members of Palestine Action as a pretentious militants. Behind the mask suspects that this might be the same Southall who was arrested and charged with intentionally/recklessly causing a public nuisance after taking part in protest to disrupt the Grand National in 2023. I actually remember that on the telly. They're fucking stupid idiots. Let the horses race. The protest, organised by animal rights groups Animal Rising, delayed the start of the horse race by 15 minutes. See, they didn't even delay it for that long. I remember seeing it on the telly. Police just told them to fuck off and started arresting them. Southall will appear at the Salfon Magistrates Court in August. Obviously, that was last year, alongside fellow Sab Bernadette Green. Problematic groups. Palestine Action is not the only controversial protest group in Southall is associated with. He has been photographed with campaigning for the animal rights organisation Anonymous for the Voiceless, AV, in Leeds City Centre. Well, you're not really anonymous if you got your faces showing and all your public info on Facebook or whatever things you use nowadays. AV has been heavily criticised by other animal rights activists and vegans who have accused the organisation of racism and ableism. AV came under fire for its ableism after it rejected the use of animal services in social media posts that stated service dogs and the like are still a want and not a need. No, if you need a service animal, then guess what? You're going to have to get a service animal. It's not abuse. They get looked after, don't worry. Understandably, the comment section was full of horrid individuals. One person wrote AV was asking disabled people to give up their access, safety, health and lives, while another argued that service dogs allow people with disabilities to lead a more normal life and overcome challenges. That group must be so shit then to get fucking shitted on like that, clowning around. While he's not been arrested or campaigning for problematic organisations, Southall likes to indulge in a bit of clowning. Literally, he's a member of the Facebook group called Clown Town, the formerly sexy clown girl honk haven. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, fucking hell. For those not familiar, the page describes itself as a place where people can see and post sexy clown girl pics. We won't gender check. So if a clown girl is one of your own pronouns and you're an adult, go ahead and post. Clowns of all genders are welcome. He has some fucking weird fetishes, in other words, the dirty bastard. Check us out and show us your favourite sexy clown girl pics. Honk honk. I'm actually going to lock up the group, see if he's still in it. It seems that Southall was at one point thinking of combining two of his hobbies, clowning and fire breathing. Yeah, but make sure you breathe out and not in, because if you do it in, then you're going to have some problems right there. To set up an account on the adult entertainment website OnlyFans, Jesus Christ. In other words, he's after money, in other words. Now, behind the mask, we believe that everyone has the right to pursue and freely enjoy their own hobbies and passions, which is true, yes. As long as they fall within the law, yes. Whenever anyone should be taking lessons in morality from a clown and pyromania fetish, however, is another question, yeah. He's sick in the head, in other words. He is sick in the head. Right there. He is. I love how people's like skateboarding around him, like taking pictures of him with his fucking weird head and all that shit. Yeah, so right, that'll be it for today's video. I've read everything on there. It's actually entertaining to read about this one, to be fair. It's actually got a few laughs in right there. So that's been it for today's video. I'm going to be making a TikTok about something as this is going up. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.